Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we dive into the most interesting stories from history. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most famous landmarks in the world, the Statue of Liberty. But hold on tight, because this isn't just any history lesson. We're going to explore the surprising, fun, and inspiring story of how Lady Liberty came to be and what she really stands for. Our story begins in the 1860s, in a time when France and the United States were close friends. Picture this: it's a dinner party in Paris, and a group of French intellectuals are talking about freedom, democracy, and how America represents these ideals. One man, Edouard René de la Boulaye, is particularly inspired. He suggests that France should give the United States a gift to celebrate its 100th anniversary of independence, a grand monument to symbolize freedom and friendship between the two nations.
But how do you create a symbol for something as big as freedom? Enter Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, a sculptor who had big dreams. He envisioned a colossal statue of a woman holding a torch, shining a light on the world. This wasn't just any woman, though. She was modeled after the Roman goddess of freedom, Libertas. And so, the idea for the Statue of Liberty was born. Before Auguste Bartholdi became the man behind the Statue of Liberty, he was a young artist with big dreams. Born in 1834 in Colmar, France, Bartholdi was fascinated by colossal sculptures from an early age. His hometown was filled with beautiful architecture and grand statues, which sparked his imagination and fueled his passion for creating monumental art. But Bartholdi's journey wasn't an easy one. When he was a young man, he traveled to Egypt and became captivated by the massive statues of the pharaohs. He dreamt of creating something just as grand, something that would stand the test of time. He even proposed building a giant lighthouse in the shape of a woman holding a torch at the entrance of the Suez Canal. Though the project never materialized, it planted the seed for what would eventually become the Statue of Liberty. Despite setbacks, Bartholdi never gave up on his dream of creating a colossal statue. He believed that art should inspire and uplift people, and he wanted to create something that would symbolize freedom and hope. So when Edouard René de la Boulaye suggested a gift for America, Bartholdi knew exactly what he wanted to do. He threw himself into the project with passion and determination, sketching designs, building models, and overseeing every detail. But here's something you might not know. Bartholdi wasn't just an artist, he was also an engineer and a master of logistics. He worked closely with the renowned engineer Gustave Eiffel, yes, the same Eiffel who built the Eiffel Tower, to ensure that the statue would be structurally sound. Bartholdi's attention to detail and his relentless pursuit of excellence paid off when the Statue of Liberty became a reality. But how do you create a symbol for something as big as freedom? He envisioned a colossal statue of a woman holding a torch, shining a light on the world. This wasn't just any woman, though. She was modeled after the Roman goddess of freedom, Libertas. Now imagine trying to build something as big as the Statue of Liberty in the 1800s. Bartholdi and his team faced some serious challenges. First off, this statue was massive, 151 feet tall, not including the pedestal. That's about the height of a 15-story building. To make it possible, Bartholdi had to build the statue in sections and then ship it across the Atlantic Ocean. Here's where things get interesting. The Statue of Liberty was constructed in France and then taken apart piece by piece. Each piece was carefully packed into crates, 350 of them to be exact, and shipped to New York in 1885. But when the crates arrived, there was a problem. The pedestal, which the statue was supposed to stand on, wasn't ready. New Yorkers had to raise money to build the pedestal, and thanks to a campaign led by newspaper publisher Joseph Pulitzer, the funds were raised. It was a true community effort. Fast forward to October 28, 1886. The day had finally arrived to unveil the Statue of Liberty. Imagine the excitement. Crowds gathered, boats filled New York Harbor, and there was even a parade. When the statue was finally unveiled, it was an emotional moment. Lady Liberty stood tall, her torch raised high, symbolizing enlightenment and the path to freedom. But here's something you might not know. Originally, the statue wasn't green. She was a shiny copper color, like a new penny. Over the years, the copper oxidized, turning the statue the iconic green color we see today. So, if you've ever wondered why Lady Liberty is green, that's why. The Statue of Liberty isn't just a giant statue. She's packed with symbolism. Let's break it down. The torch represents enlightenment, lighting the way to freedom. The crown, with its 7 spikes, it symbolizes the 7 continents and 7 seas, showing that liberty should reach every corner of the globe. The tablet, inscribed with the date of American independence, July 4th, 1776. The broken chains at her feet. These represent breaking free from oppression and tyranny. Over the years, Lady Liberty has come to represent not just freedom, but hope for millions of immigrants arriving in America. For many, she was the first thing they saw when they arrived in New York Harbor, a sign that they had made it to the land of opportunity. Today, the Statue of Liberty is more than just a monument. She's a symbol of everything America strives to be. She's been the backdrop for countless movies, a source of inspiration during difficult times, and a reminder of the values that unite us. If you ever visit New York, make sure to take the ferry to Liberty Island and see Lady Liberty up close. Climbing up to her crown is an unforgettable experience, offering incredible views of the city and a chance to feel connected to the history and spirit of America. So that's the story of the Statue of Liberty. From a gift of friendship to a symbol of hope, she stands as a beacon of freedom and a reminder that liberty is a light we must keep shining for future generations. Thanks for joining me on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a post. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.